The following question was asked in one of my videos. What's your favorite class and which one do you recommend for someone just starting the game? That's a very good question. So in the game, you can play as several different types of classes. I have a total of 3 classes that I have been playing with: Wizard, Ranger, and Tank. What would I recommend for the first playthrough for someone who is just starting in this game? I will say the Wizard is the most powerful. But when I typically play these kind of games, I usually start with a tank or some type of a melee barbarian role, because I feel a little bit safer, I guess, in the world. I don't feel like a glass cannon where, you know, I'm overly powered, but I could die pretty easily. Like, my damage and energy resistance is super low. So if I had to make that recommendation, I would say more of a melee tank build. So let's go into this real quick, and I just want to show you where I am with this guy. So this character is not maxed out, so I can't go into full spec on how I have this person prepared or prepped. So you do have a skill tree. It's not super complex. It's pretty basic. They do break it down based on the different types. So red is your melee. Got athlete, barbarian, warrior, tank. You got green for more of a rogue ranger type of build. So you get survivor, beastmaster, ranger, assassin. And then the blue is your wizardry skill sets. So you've got trickster, wizard, healer, battle mage. So if you're playing with friends and you love being a healer in those games, there is a healer option here for you. I have no plans on playing as a healer unless I decide to play with other people. But I play solo, so that's just not an interest for me at the moment. But with the tank, this is the path I've gone with. So like for a tank, in my example, you don't have to put all your points only under tank. You can spread your points all over the places. Like, you can really customize your character for whatever you want. So I have mine mostly spent into this tank skill tree here, path, if you want to call it. And you do earn skill points by completing quests and whatnot within the game, and also through leveling up. I have put some here into this wizard path, but also you can see here I've got a little bit in here, but that's it. Like I said, this character, he is only level 10. Max level is 25. So as you progress in level, you are able to put more points in to all the different spots that you want to. So that's how that is. Now, I will show you my ranger. This guy is quite a beast. All these guys are pretty beasty. Like, I don't think I really ever felt underpowered so much. So most of his points are all in the green. This is the type of role he is. So I have the ranger max out -1, or a couple of these I haven't used. But as you can see, you know, this is the main type of class for this guy I'm playing as. But I have spread the points around under assassin just because there's certain things in here that I prefer. And like updraft gives you like a second breath of fresh air. It lifts your glider up in the air one more time, extends your range a little bit when you are flying with the glider. So maybe I might make a video going into a little bit more detail about this kind of stuff. This just was to be a quick response to the following question. What's your favorite class and which one do you recommend for someone just starting the game? And let's go back to my wizard. I'll show you where I'm at with that. Now, out of these three, which ones do I like the most? Because that's probably going to be a question that'll get proposed to me. The ranger one I have is a lot of fun because he is extremely fast. If I'm under immense attack, pressure, threat, I can evade and move out of that area super fast, get myself a lot of distance between myself and the enemy, fire my rockets, what am I talking about? Fire my arrows, and you know, my arrows do a lot of damage with that character. Now with the wizard, most of my stuff, or most of my points, I should say, are spent under the wizard here. And, you know, you have lightning, fire, and ice damage. And for my guy, most of my damage is really between fire and ice. There's lightning, but I don't have, and you'll see here in a second, I don't have the lightning spells that are really terrific to use. I have an eternal ice bolt which shoots ice. There's no ammo limit like with some other spells. I have eternal fireball and eternal acid. Acid had gotten a nerf at some point in time, so it's not as powerful as it was when it first came out. But so, which one of these do I like the most? I have the most fun playing with the wizard, just because he is extremely powerful. I like using the ranger a lot as well. I use a ranger heavily for acquiring resources, materials out in the wild, because he's so fast. He has so much endurance, stamina, flexibility. Like he can really go anywhere in the game, and whereas like the tank, he's kind of slow. The wizard, he can move. I mean, like the tank and the wizard move at the same speed. It's just they don't have the same level of endurance, which is your stamina. So like this is the guy I use if I'm running low on something, I'll load him up and I'll acquire all the materials pretty quickly. This one I'm trying to level up first to 25 before my tank. But I would recommend going with whatever you enjoy playing with the most. There's really no wrong or right answer to this question. Let me just show you the other options that you can choose from, because it's really whatever you want. So again, tank, warrior, barbarian, athlete, survivor. This just gives you a lot of experiences with surviving the game better. Like with my ranger, I have a lot of these fulfilled. Beastmaster kind of gets you in good relations with certain types of enemies, wild animals, Vuka, which is, they kind of look like Wookiees in a way. Kind of. Ranger, assassin, trickster, wizard, healer, battle mage. Battle mage is a combination between melee and wizardry, so this would be a fun one to play as well, because you have the best of both worlds if you like that kind of play style. So yeah, I hope this helped you. I hope I answered your question. If it did, please give a like, a follow, and if you guys have any other questions, please let me know. Be happy to help you guys out. Thanks again for watching, and take care.